Have you ever considered that being polite, being good, kind, helpful, being generous may not ultimately end in a positive outcome? Recently, I had an experience where I recognized that my politeness left the person with an inaccurate perception of our interaction. Let me explain. When I was overseas recently, I was with a person who was committed to sharing their belief system and indeed convincing me that it was the truth. And although we wanted to go out and explore the city, we felt, or primarily I felt, that I wanted to be polite to this person and sit and listen to them, and eventually we would get out and we would see the city and everything would be fine. But that's not what happened. What happened was this person became more and more convinced that during the conversation she was saving our soul. Yes, this was a person that absolutely believed in a different religion, a different philosophy, a different concept of life to what I did. And without saying anything, without saying, thank you, but this isn't my truth and I'd like to leave, I inadvertently led her on to believe that she had convinced me that her truth was the truth. Even though I said, this is not my truth and thank you for sharing, there was nothing in her behavior that showed that this was of any interest to her. She just wanted to convince me. Nothing serious could have happened except that she also gave me a gift, gave us a gift, my husband and I. And this gift was the seal that convinced her that not only was I in the same frame of mind now as she, but that she had literally saved my soul. We went on with our day, but after a few days of thinking about this, I realized this person could do that to many people now. She could think that this is her new mission in life. And as she was working for us within the holiday situation that we were in, someone else may not have accepted it quite so peacefully and perhaps even reported her, felt that she had crossed a boundary. To take the worst case scenario, she may even lose her job over doing something like that with somebody. And I started to think being polite could actually have a dangerous outcome. What I recognized in myself was that I didn't stand in my power and in the most polite way say, this isn't working for me and thank you, but I want to go. Now this occurs in so many different aspects of life. When we're generous for a particular reason, when we try to be helpful, when we show care. And in the 12 levels of being, which I will be teaching in October, 12th, 13th and 14th, and primarily the 4P Living program, which is a weekend program that leads into a 3-month program, we will be looking at the themes that we have engaged in throughout our lives, but in actual fact may not be keeping us present and conscious of the intention that we have or that the other person has. In which case, when we're not aware of the presence and the present moment, we can lead ourselves and others into situations that is not for their highest good. So I really look forward to sharing this work with you, and you will find my email address at the bottom of this video, and you can send me a private message for all inquiries and for registration. The workshop is in the Blue Mountains, and I look forward to sharing a beautiful, gentle weekend with you in the very near future. Thank you.